Don't like budgeting? Me neither. Well, I kind of do something similar. Let's get into this. Most of us don't really like budgeting, but who wouldn't love meeting all of your financial goals for this year and beyond? And by financial goals, I mean whether it's planning for vacations and coming back debt-free and not having to work overtime, or something as long-term as planning for your retirement. These days an early one. But it doesn't matter if you like budgeting or don't like the word budgeting or don't like the restrictiveness of it. What matters is that you create a plan to meet your financial goals. You know, the ones like sending your kids to college. Are we still doing that? Okay, that's their choice. Okay. But anyway, whether your goals are short or long term, you need to create a plan. Sometimes your goals are just to pay your bills on time or create an emergency fund so that you can be prepared when the unexpected happens. Because, honey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, it's unexpected, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's create a plan in this series that's going to help you beat inflation, save for your money goals, and create a plan for your future investments and or retirement. There are so many different types of budgeting methods or styles. Oh, I forgot. You hate budgeting. Sometimes I'm going to slip up and say budget. Rewind the tape. There are so many different spending plan methods and styles you can use to create your spending plan. No, I have to use budget. There are so many different budgeting methods and styles that you can use to create your first spending plan. Or maybe it's your second or your third. Either way, this time we're going to get it together. And these are just a few of the methods. But don't worry about that for now. We're going to get into that in a later video. Right now, we want to focus on... What are we focusing on? Let me check my notes. Oh, today I want to break down every section or part you're going to need to create a simple spending plan. Because you got to crawl before you can walk and you got to walk before you can run. So let's not try to create something that's not realistic and that we can't stick to. We're going to talk about creating a simple spending plan, and then you're going to join me again because we're actually going to create one together on day 6 or 7, or I don't even remember. Anyway, you need a basic spending plan to tell your money where to go and where to grow. So let's get into it. It's not really that hard to create a spending plan. The first thing you need to do and write down in your plan is, you got it, money goals. Setting goals should be the very first step you take when creating your financial plan. Oh, and please don't forget to give them a deadline. In fact, you will do well to create SMART goals. That's if you want to achieve them. In my Freedom Planner for Successful Budgeting, whether you get the digital or the print copy, I talk a lot about not just setting goals, but actually committing to your goals and how to do that. I also have tons of pages to help you create financial goals and track them. So we have a financial goals planner, trackers, all kinds of things to get you motivated and keep you on track with your goals. Now that you actually know what you need money for and when you need to achieve it by, it's time to start looking at how you can direct your income and manage your expenses to achieve these goals. So we're back at the Freedom Planner for Successful Budgeting. Of course, we talked about choosing a budgeting method earlier, but make sure you choose a budgeting method or style, and the planner kind of guides you through doing that. But right now we want to talk about creating the spending plan. After you create your goals, you want to write down your income and your expenses. Your net income, that's what you get after taxes, and then your fixed and variable expenses. Now let's quickly cover any kind of income challenges, because I said I'm going to make this easy, but everybody has different situations. So jotting down your income is a simple task for individuals and families that have a set monthly income. But on the other hand, if you have a fluctuated income like myself, or it's inconsistent, this can seem like it's more difficult than it needs to be. All you need to do is just guesstimate your income in advance. So you can review your 12 months of your bank statements if it's that type of situation. You can track your income for several months. And again, you can use business revenue projections or just guesstimations. So let's go ahead, list your fixed expenses first. And they are predictable categories within your budget. So I want you to think about things like rent, mortgage, property taxes, car payments, car insurance, phone bills, childcare. These are all examples of fixed expenses. Then we're going to head quickly over to your variable expenses. And unlike fixed expenses, variable expenses are less predictable and regularly change. So they can fall under the category of essential or unnecessary spending and expenses, which means we can get rid of them. I'm just kidding. So let's look at some of these things. Groceries, no, we can't get rid rid of that. Dining out, that's something we can cut down or cut back on. That's for another video. Savings, oh, we want to keep that. Definitely want to keep that around. These are things that will change or can change from month to month. And so the last thing I want you to do before the next video is I want you to examine your income and your fixed and variable expenses to make sure that you have more coming in than going out and enough room for savings and other financial money goals. Like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you the next time. Kisses. Hey everyone, I'm Joy, founder of Trendy Educational Services, and I've got some epic news for you. Our virtual learning hub is about to launch, and guess what? It's completely free. You heard that right. No strings attached, just pure awesomeness. Inside of our hub, you're going to find resources, interactive courses and classes, as well as free monthly workshops to help you manage your money better, and help elevate your children's literacy skills, as well as pretty much just unlock the whole family's potential. We provide real, relevant, and relatable financial educational services. In fact, all of our programs, products, and services are driven by that, as well as our mission to bring financial and educational literacy to Black families and minority communities in the realest way possible. And guess what, guys? You can pre-register right now, become an early adopter, and gain exclusive access to early content and updates right now, even before our launch. Oh, did I mention there's a launch? Mark your calendars for the big date, October 21st, 2023, because we're throwing a huge launch party, and guess what? You're invited. You can join us in person or virtually through our Facebook launch page. In fact, I would suggest going there now so that you can see all of the updates for the in-person event, as well as what you need to do to log in virtually and be a part of our celebration. But that's not all. Our rollout is full of exciting programs. This rollout of our virtual hub is all about a holistic approach to our fight against illiteracy, whether financial or educational. Many of us need more education and or access to resources to improve our finances, as well as improve our children's reading or literacy skills. So it doesn't matter what end of the spectrum you're on, this learning hub is for everybody, including me. Yes, the founder. I'm going to be in these classes and workshops too. From interactive literacy to financial empowerment, there's something for everybody, no matter what stage you're in. Speaking of which, we need help to make sure this launch is an epic success. So if you are interested in this launch and our mission, you can volunteer your time and resources and or even make a donation. Let's come together, not just to vent and complain about the imbalances and the racial wealth gap. We already know these things exist, but let's make a brighter future. Ready to embark on this incredible journey with us? Pre-register now and let's make history together at the official launch of the Virtual Learning Hub. See you at the party. Real, relevant, and relatable financial education.